Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the very first ever Trial by Blood, a top-level double elimination 32-fighter duel tournament. Tonight, we have the very best of the very best fighters in North America. They will all be going head-to-head in the first to 5 rounds to start and first to 7 rounds in the finals. With a $400 grand prize on the line, expect to see the pinnacle of skill expression in Chivalry 2. My name is Montessoir, and I'm joined tonight by the endlessly talented BeardBandit.
Hey, how's it going, Monty? Thank you guys so much for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be here.
It is a pleasure to have you, BeardBandit. Are you excited for tonight's fights?
Oh my god, I am incredibly hyped. We have some of the absolute best duelists in the game here, and they are ready and raring to go and eager to prove themselves.
You can see them starting to line up here right in the middle of the map.
Yep, we sure are.
You are right. Everyone is excited. Oh, here we go. There we are. All right. Well, hey, before we get started, let's just break down the rules of the event. Each fighter tonight has chosen 2 loadouts for the entire tournament. At any point in their fight, they can switch between the 2, but they cannot make any alterations to those loadouts submitted. Fighters who have lost their match will then be heading off to compete in the losers bracket for an opportunity to fight once again in the semifinals and grand finale. Third place tonight wins $100, second place wins $200, and the first place grand prize goes home with a whopping $400. Big thanks to Torn. I know, $400 for the first
snackaroos.
That is nothing to balk at. Big thanks to Torn Banner Studios for sponsoring this event, and none of this would be possible without the effort from the Duel Masters of North America. Thank you, Duel Masters, for creating this event and turning it into the premier duel tournament of Chivalry 2. So, hey, BeardBandit, you're actually competing tonight, isn't that right?
Yeah, that is true. So I was given the luxury and the great opportunity by the Duel Masters of NA. I was originally just going to participate, but they reached out and they wanted me to cast as well, and here we are. So I get to do the pleasures of both. So I'll be fighting here shortly, but the matches that I am not fighting in, I will be up here with you in the caster's couch, and we'll be calling the fights as we see them.
I can't wait. I think we're actually going to be following your fight first, right off the bat. And with that, let's just take a look at the bracket together. Yep. Let's pull this up. I have it here on stream. So here we go. Here is the bracket for the event today, everybody. We're going to be... The way this is going down is 4 fights will be happening at the same time. Us on the caster's couch, we're only going to be watching 1 at a time in this first round. So take a look here. We've got all of these strong fighters. BeardBandit will be up first against Truthaholic, and that'll be the fight we will be streaming. But let's just go down the list, I suppose. We got Quasi.
Absolutely.
If you fought Quasi before, you know he's one of the strongest. He takes that Dane Axe. He's probably going to be rocking a Messer today as well. Get ready for an intense match. He's going to be fighting Doom too. Gerber Day, one of the Duel Masters of North America and organizers of the event, will be fighting Soder Dave. Soder Dave, a one-handed user, unlike any other. He's pretty strong, so I think that one's going to be a toss-up. I don't have any predictions there.
Could go either way. Easily.
I think so. WV Rock and Roll. I am not familiar with this fighter. Have you ever fought WV Rock and Roll, BeardBandit?
No, I have not, but I would be remiss to say that there would not be a chance for a couple dark horses to come through the tournament and take it under our noses. So,
that would be pretty damn exciting. I would love that.
You can't count them out. Cannot count those guys out.
And then Cloud Double I, he's pretty strong. I fought him a couple of times. Best of luck to him. Of course, my favorite for the 4th fight is going to be BeardBandit TTV. You might have heard of him. He's a strong fighter. Most versatile. Okay. He's done okay. Most versatile fighter in Chivalry 2. This guy, he when the game first came out, spent a lot of time leveling up every weapon, every class, and has some experience in everything. So we're going to see some really good fights from BeardBandit. But hey, Truthaholic, a very strong longsword fighter, so get ready.
Cannot count him out. He is an excellent fighter. He can give me a run for my money any day, so don't count him out either.
All right, well, those will be the first brackets. We're going to be getting started in the next couple of minutes here. So, yeah, BeardBandit, how have you been preparing for today? Have you been practicing a lot?
Yeah, so I took today, earlier part of the day, when I wasn't helping organize a little bit of the behind-the-scenes stuff. I went to the duel yard, I should say, and seeing a lot of the really, really great fighters that are going to appear later tonight and fighting a bunch of them. And trust me, it is going to be tight. There are a lot of players that I have known since release of the game that are considerably better than they were when the game came out. And I'm really, really excited to fight a couple of them. Truth, I know he's a good guy. We're both Marines, actually. He was in a similar job than I was. Yeah, I didn't know this until recently. So he is going to be a really, really tough opponent, but I'm looking forward to fighting him.
Hell yeah, that is exciting. That is absolutely exciting. And I completely agree. This tournament has brought out the competitive nature all over the communities. Every clan community, the community at large, we have seen duel servers populated every day leading up to this event. People have been practicing pretty much non-stop, and I think we are going to see just really the very best that Chivalry 2 has to offer here tonight.
Absolutely. I think that they're all ready to go and ready to prove themselves. And I think this is basically the best opportunity in a high-stakes environment like this. So quite exciting.
Yeah, and with so much money on the line.
Of course. The good thing about this is that I think that everybody's here, not only just for the money, but the opportunity to play with some really, really great players, to have fun and enjoy themselves. And I think that's going to be the main draw for a lot of our duelists here. Even if they don't catch, the semifinals or the finals, a lot of them are going to be getting a lot of invaluable experience and a really, really enjoyable time fighting some really, really excellent fighters.
This might be the first time they fought some of the strongest fighters, indeed. And, as someone who's put in almost 800 hours into the game now, there is nothing more exciting than having your heart pump against an equal. You just go back and forth for 2 minutes in a counter fest, desperately trying to get hit on each other. It is the best way to play.
I'm needed inside of the ring, so I will be back shortly.
All right, BeardBandit, good luck to you, my man. We will be rooting for you here on the Caster's Couch.
All right, brother. I'll catch you later.
All right. Adios. Okay, everybody. Welcome, one and all, to the Trial by Blood. Here we go. We won't be reading the Twitch chat too often today. We're going to be focusing, of course, on commentating the matches for you. But let me just quickly scroll on up and see what y'all have been talking about. Hey, hello Trivenge. No, this was an invite-only tournament that was organized for about 2 months past. Check out the Reddit post. It should be hot on Reddit. Go check it out. We have the link for the Discord where you can hop in and join all future tournaments. We'll be hosting a lot more. The goal is to have them all be cash prizes like this. So it's going to be a bit more professionalized and a bit more formalized than perhaps other tournaments you might have gone to or seen around. X Closer, yes, this is sword fighting game. Sword fighting game indeed. Yeah, Municipalis. We actually, so obviously, you might know that Torn Banner has sponsored this event. They generously donated $500 to the prize pool. They also worked with us on coordinating, of course, the time limit, and we have a few mods here tonight as well. Let me back up from those naysayers literally in the center. So let's just keep catching up with chat as the referees get organized here and figure out where people are going to go. Let's go BE. All right, Big Bert. We definitely have some BE fighters representing. I think you were going to be one of the fighters, Big Bert. Next time, my friend. Next time. Better than Mort Howe? I certainly think so. Rosalius, BeardBandit. What a good guy, huh? In the Marines. Great fella. I think he's not active anymore, but hey, great fella. And we're of course going to be impartial here for the remainder of the tournament, but I think it's fair to say, at least for my co-caster, I am rooting that he has a good fight. Yeah, Trivenge. Well, hey, next time, my friend, next time, make sure you join that Discord so you can sign up for all future events. The host should be in the King's Chair. That would be great. But we're trying to provide you a bird's eye view of each fight here, so we can get as many of those great action sequences as possible. Glitchy, I am actually not competing tonight. I decided to sit this one out, and just sort of focus on commenting for everybody. Swag is on for sure. The Discord is the Trial by Bandit. Go check out. Trial by Blood. Go check out the Reddit post of the image for this event that I posted, and the Discord link will be there. It looks like our first fighter, Truthaholic, unfortunately, was not there. He didn't show up. Oh no, he's right here. He's right there. All right. So I guess he was just a little bit late. Let's make sure we get our POV of our first fight here. And here we begin. The duels have started. Okay. Beard Bandit taking the double Dane axe loadout that he is so fond of. Beard is notoriously good at using those Dane axe throws when his opponent whiffs. His opponent, Troopaholic here, using the long sword. So Beard Bandit's going to have to watch out for those fast accelerated attacks. Even with the Dane axe, with its fast accelerations. And a kick. Well, excellent. Beard Bandit has the lead here. Though his opponent playing Knight means his opponent, Troopaholic, doesn't have to watch as carefully as Beard Bandit. Beard Bandit can only take 3 light hits from that longsword. One more, and there we go. Good first round to Troopaholic. That is 1-0 so far. So here we go. Yes, Beard Bandit does have to absolutely watch out for those light sword attacks. I see he switched to Knight. That is a smart move. Knight is going to be able to take a lot more damage from the longsword, and if he plays carefully, he's going to be able to regain some of his health mid-fight, enough that it will take 2 extra light attacks from that longsword to kill. So, switching to Battle Axe was a smart move, and he's been practicing a lot with the Dane Axe, so I suppose the Battle Axe is just the slower version, something that he might be able to use effectively here. Gotta watch out for that longsword follow-up, though. Troopaholic is ready for it. Here we go. Oh, an excellent drag, but it whiffed. My goodness. Troopaholic able to punish that. But Beard Bandit really is leaning into the drags here. We're going to see if he can get around Troopaholic's defense. We will see. We will see. Beard Bandit on the ropes, but he's smartly taking that time, letting his health regenerate so that the longsword won't be able to take him out in 1 light hit. That is the way to go. That is the way to go. Good job switching tonight. That was very smart. And he's got the stamina drain, and there we go. Excellent, excellent. 1-1. Great job tying it up, Beard Bandit. Excellent work. Excellent work. Of course, going to go get a bandage now. Got to make sure he's at full health for the next fight. Here we are. Here we are. I wonder if we'll see Troopaholic switch loadouts, or if he's going to be sticking with the longsword. Yep, he's sticking with the longsword. Here we go. Longsword is obviously a very strong weapon, but not quite as advantaged as it was against the Vanguard, against the Knight here. All right, so Beard Bandit's going to go for the stamina drain again. The Battle Axe has a much larger stamina drain than the longsword, just by the nature of the extra damage it does. As Knights, they both have the same stamina pool, so unless Troopaholic here is able to counter each one of Beard Bandit's drags as well as his accelerations, Troopaholic is going to lose his weapon. And it does look like that Troof is having a bit of a difficult time countering here. Beard Bandit mixing up those accelerations with drags expertly, and there we go. Once again, that stamina negation, very important. Excellent, excellent play by Beard Bandit here. Playing carefully, making sure his opponent's stamina goes down, and then taking him out once it does. That Battle Axe is strong, so if Troopaholic loses his weapon, that is pretty much it for Troof. Alright, so that is 2-1. Here we go. Still anyone's game. It looks like Troopaholic is going to stick with the long sword. I am not sure if he brought another loadout to this event tonight, but we'll see. We'll see. If I were him, I would try to take out Blunt, or perhaps a slower weapon himself, if he's having a hard time stealing Beard Bandit's initiative here. Alright, Beard Bandit right off the bat with an excellent drag. Got Troopaholic right to start. Troof just trying to get around Beard's excellent defense while maintaining his own. Gonna have a tough time. Oh, but he did read that kick. But it wasn't enough. You know, if Troof had, instead of feinted there, if he had just attacked regularly, he probably would have landed a hit on Beard Bandit. Okay, that is 3 to Beard Bandit to Troof's 1, I believe. This is going to be 1st to 5 for the first couple rounds here. 1st to 5. Then it'll be 1st to 7 in the Grand Championships. All right, so Troopaholic sticking to his guns, doubling down with the longsword loadout. So we'll see. He hasn't had much success with the stamina negation so far. Beard Bandit going with a cheeky special, and oh man, that is a ton of damage. He probably only needs 1 light attack to take out Troopaholic here, so Troof really has to play carefully, make sure his stamina does not go down. Beard Bandit tried to throw his weapon. Beard knows he's up. He knows he can get away with some more risky moves, but this was not smart on Beard Bandit's part. Now Beard Bandit has the stamina disadvantage using a one-hander against the longsword. And the longsword is fast enough that it can keep up with the falchion here pretty well. So we'll see. There we go. Yep, it's a fight of speed that Truthaholic is more experienced in, but BeardBandit got that kick at the end. Excellent job. Holy crap, BeardBandit. Great work. I think this is going to be match point, I believe. I might have lost track there. Might have lost count, but the referees got it. Wow, excellent kick. Excellent kick, even after that cheeky throw. little bit of a champion's flourish there. But yeah, excellent work. Excellent work by BeardBandit. He's got to heal up all the way up just a little bit. Okay, last one. Game point, unless Truthaholic here unless he can pull it out. Let's see. So he's playing carefully, going to try and catch BeardBandit in a longer swing here. I'm surprised Truth isn't gambling more, isn't trying to attack outside of his initiative with accelerations for the longsword. That would be the way to go here. Oh, excellent attempt to punish. If only he would just attack a little bit sooner. That longsword stabbed 50 damage pretty fast. It might go well. We'll see. If anyone in chat is curious about the brackets, go check out the Reddit post I posted today. The brackets are there. I can post the link for you in a moment as well after this fight. All right, BeardBandit on the ropes, low health. He's very smartly regaining his stamina and his health. Truthaholic should have pushed up there. That was a mistake on Trufaholic's part. You do not want to let your opponent regain health if you are in the advantage. You want to focus on just getting a jab or a kick in, which will prevent that health regeneration. But perhaps more importantly, BeardBandit now also has the stamina advantage once again. But still, that weapon went down with that stamina advantage. Truth got it. But it seems that BeardBandit's just as good with the falchion as he is with the battle axe, so we will see. This should be an exciting fight. Going with those drags, and he lost his weapon. Here comes Truth to punish him in. BeardBandit was able to hit and get his falchion back. Excellent work, BeardBandit. All right, Truthaholic, and he comboed to get the win against Truthaholic. Excellent work, everyone. Excellent work. Here, everyone, I will post the bracket link for you here. Here you are. Go check it out. After a double disarm, managed to pull the victory there. That was absolutely incredible. I honestly thought when he threw that weapon, that one round, that he would lose, but BeardBandit is good. He knows exactly what to do and how to fight.
Oof, what a fucking tough fight that was.
Excellent job, BeardBandit. Excellent job, yo. All right,
that was a great fight from Truth, though. Well, respect to him, absolutely. He put me on my back quite a few times. They were pretty close. Absolutely. When you threw that weapon, I thought, oh man, what is BeardBandit thinking? What is he thinking here? That was a huge mistake. I said the same thing to myself. Luckily, we pulled that back far enough that it was able to work out at the end there. But I'm getting my Thanax plays all mixed up now. Absolutely. All right. Who are we going to spectate now, Monty?
So the next one is going to be Eruption versus Rico.
All right.
Unless there's still a fight going on. I don't think so. I think there might be.
I believe Cloud and Rock and Roll are fighting currently.
Let's go check them out for the last match here. So Rock and Roll, I see, is a 1H user, and so Cloud decided to take out his sword. That's going to be strong. You know, he's clearly winning already. There we go. I don't know if that's game point, but excellent kill by Cloud. I'm not sure,
yeah, but he's doing quite well. Cloud is actually an excellent fighter.
I think so. I've had some strong showings from him. Oh, all right. We are going to go head on back. Oh, is this an RDMer? We have an RDMer. Oh my goodness. All right.
That's okay. We've got people to take care of that, so
that is
not be a problem for much longer.
That's right. That is why we have TBS and official mods here. He's still in, so I'm just going to vote kick him myself. I can't vote him.
From spectate.
I can't.
It's something that you cannot do from spectate. But
I see. That is a bummer.
To take care of that. We see Paradoxygen in the chat there. I'm sure somebody from TBS can take care of that.
I hope so. At least it wasn't during an active fight. Thank the Lord, eh? All right. So it looks like they're just getting that handled. We've got Eruption. Are we just waiting on his opponent?
So while we're kind of waiting here, let me vamp a little bit. What do you think about the battle axe, Monty, in terms of weapon matchups? That's what I was using against the knight there. Do you think it's a viable weapon? Do you think it's relatively good for what it does?
Very clearly is. Troopaholic is no mean fighter with that longsword. He is solid, and you had that stamina advantage with the battle axe. You were keeping up that solid defense, mixing up in those accelerations and drags, so he didn't know when to counter or when to just parry. Oh, my game crashed, everybody. I'll be right back.
All right, that's it for Monty, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. He'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place.
Indie games, huh? Indie games.
It's all right. Things will smooth out.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Here we go.
What I was gonna say is, man, I've been really liking that battle axe more and more recently. It feels like a much better version of the maul. Sometimes it has that same range disadvantage, but the stamina damage is quite high because the base damage is quite high. It's one of those weapons that I think can do both really well, and I like weapons that can do both. And by both, I mean drags and axels. Weapons that can do not only drags but also axels. We can be so slow or fast. I think are very, very good at adapting to a lot of different kind of players' play styles. Allows you to mix up, like doing a quick axel, getting a quick hit in, and then going for an extremely long drag. Some people don't really know how to handle that.
I completely agree. That is absolutely the way to go. Accelerate enough so that your opponent has to counter to be able to maintain their stamina. And when you know that they're going to have to try and counter, that is when you throw out that drag. So weapons that have that versatility, such as the Messer, the two-handed hammer, the Danax, the battle axe. I mean, hell, even the greatsword, if you properly use that crouch overhead acceleration, any weapon that can be lightning fast and slow as a sloth, that is the way to go. Absolutely. All right, here we are. So I'm watching Eruption if he will take his opponent, Rico.
Where are they?
They're on Agatha's side. The fight has begun.
I see.
Eruption taking the longsword, a solid matchup against the one-hander, but his opponent Rico, there we go. His opponent Rico taking the mace or the Morning Star. Solid one-handed blunt. I think he only needs 3 light overheads to take him out. Maybe less than that.
Trying to cycle over here to Rico.
Oh, I know. It's a shame you can't just pick him.
Yeah, there we go. I got him. All right, we're all good. Let me know before we start next time who we're going to be taking so I can do that before the fight starts. Not your fault, obviously. Just
I did post it in the Discord, but I'll send you another.
Gotcha.
I will send you another. There you go, my friend.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right, so here we're starting again the second round now.
Next round has begun. Eruption expertly maintaining his distance, using that footwork very well. The extra range the longsword is going to provide him to just combo and combo, and Eruption just cannot keep up. Or sorry, Rico cannot just keep up with Eruption's combos there. Excellent
Those longsword stabs are some of the toughest to deal with in the game. I mean, that weapon is extremely quick for being a two-handed weapon. It's very, very dangerous. I remember the heyday of the longsword on release. Everybody was a longsword knight, not only because it's the default weapon, but it's just so good for duels. It can do everything well.
Its drags aren't quite as strong as some of the other slower weapons, but that speed is so hard to deal with, almost as hard to deal with as those one-handers. So I think that's what had that supremacy in duels for so long. Eruption just coming out the gate here. Look at these, and a jab kill sending Rico flying.
So I think this is like a matchup of aggressive versus aggressive. We're seeing a quick amount of longsword stabs here from Eruption, but Rico is trying to close the distance and getting a lot of attacks like kicks and jabs, but Eruption is just able to back away, use his range, and stab away, and it's just hitting every time.
Yeah, absolutely. Eruption just on my screen died. I don't know if he disconnected.
He may have switched classes, maybe. I know that Rico just said he wanted to.
I saw that.
Might see a class swap here from Rico, possibly.
Yes, Rico. I'll answer his question. Yes, you may. Let's see. Where is Eruption? I don't know. I think he might have disconnected by accident. I saw that happen. Well, hell, my game just crashed. He thought he won. He was done. He didn't want to go to the next round.
He didn't need to bother. I mean, he's already won the tournament.
He's beat Rico, so he's proved himself.
You know what? Respect, man. Respect.
Much respect indeed. So we'll have to be waiting for Eruption here until he gets back. Let's head on over to the fight just on the other way with Cody and Eagletron, eh?
Sure. I see these guys fighting it out right now.
Indeed.
Cody
indeed.
an excellent Messer Knight. He's been improving quite a bit since I've been fighting him, and he asked me more than a couple times for some tips and tricks, and man, he has really taken a lot of advice to heart and become a much better player than he was. So it's encouraging to see a lot of players that I've known for a while, like, significantly improving.
Absolutely. I think this tournament has really brought out the best in everyone here. And we have a mirror matchup between Cody and Eagletron with these two messers. We'll see how it goes. Cody already on the advantage here, knocking that weapon out right off the bat. So we'll see if he can repeat that. But they're both at equal health, so it could really be anyone's game.
Yeah, this is a very, very even fight and a mirror match to bat.
All right, weapon out for Eagletron.
Wow.
Oh, goodness.
Great stamina management from Cody. You could see that Eagletron was actually able to dodge away shortly for to be able to reset his parry and get his Morningstar out to avoid the punish off of the kick, but he was already so low stamina that once Cody was able to come in with that heavy attack, it drained him immediately.
Yeah, and as you say, I've been playing with Cody since some of his first days in the game, and he's really probably improved more than anyone I've seen in such a short amount of time. He got committed to learning, and he's been able to compete with the very best now, despite only playing a fraction of the time. Yeah, it looks like our first opponent for Eruption and Rico, he can't get back into the server. We're gonna have to kick a spectator here.
That's quite unfortunate.
We'll leave that up to the referees, of course.
Yeah.
All right, so once again,
we're just here to catch the action as it comes.
Exactly. Oh, Eagletron going for some jabs there. I guess he's having a hard time keeping up with Cody's counters, so trying to mix in those interference attacks to even the playing field a little bit. But ooh, Cody,
excellent.
no. Wow, just a flurry of attacks, BeardBandit. I don't think Eagletron was able to keep up with that at all. Poor guy.
Yeah, absolutely not. And some people might be confused about this. We're saying that we have a mirror match here. It looks like Eagletron has a different weapon, but that is just a different skin for the Messer. They are using the same weapon, if anybody would have been confused by that. This is exactly a mirror match.
Yes, it is, exactly. I know that, yes, they do appear to have different weapons. Just the skin. Oh, he hadn't spawned for me, but there we go.
There it is.
Here we are. Ninja Poof indeed. All right, he got a jab in, not quite a trade for an overhead from Cody, but there we go. Got around Cody's parry.
Axel from Eagle.
Cody really excellently mixing up these drags with accelerations. That is the way to go. You always want to make your opponent believe it will be one attack and then throw out a different one.
Look at Eagle's health. He is a smidgen away. He could have been breathed on and died there.
Cody knows still going for that drag with honor. That is true chivalry. He could have
chivalry indeed.
Could have gotten that kick kill. Yep. Yeah. And hey, I am not proud to say, but I probably would have myself.
Every opportunity when I have somebody low enough that I can jab or kick them to death, I am going to make the opportunity known, and it's gonna happen.
Of course, this is a tournament. You must bring your best. All right, back to Eruption and Rico. Eruption finally made it back. It looks like Rico has switched to a longsword, but that is Eruption's main, and Eruption pulled it out right off the bat there.
All right, excellent job from Eruption there. Are you watching Eruption, or are you
I'm watching Eruption.
Let me so swap over to Rico, right?
Rico indeed. There we go. God damn it, I fucked it up again.
Wish there was a way to go.
I do too. Okay, it's not a perfect system, but
we're making it work.
We're making it work, my friend. Except I
cannot find Rico.
Cannot find Eruption. All right, I'm just gonna.
I think they might be having some problems there with their connection, possibly.
Oh, it looks like they aren't in the lobby any longer.
Yeah, something must have happened.
Well,
unfortunate for them.
If I crashed, they probably crashed as well.
A couple problems today with some of the contestants, unfortunately.
Well, hey, you can plan for every contingency, but 10 minutes into the battle, it all goes foobar. Isn't that right?
Exactly. That is the most truth you're ever going to get.
All right. Well, until we get them back to Cody No
Cody.
and Eagle Tron. Let's see.
Some great Messer Knight fights here anyway. It's not like I can complain too much, right?
Oh, they look so
One of
good.
my favorite things about watching sword fights is just the really, really awesome sounds that Messer and great sword fights go through. It's awesome.
Oh, the sound design of this game is absolutely incredible. They really put in a lot of work. 100%. Right, so it looks like equal health here, but Cody should have the stamina advantage. Oh, and he got around his parry.
Drag.
Fantastic. Oh,
and there goes
Cody
the leg. He's only got one leg to stand on now.
Cody No with these excellent, absolutely excellent drags. I think that might be his victory there.
I think he's doing a really excellent job today. I'm seeing a great performance from Cody No over the past few days, and it's just been getting better and better. I'm excited to see how far he can make it into this tournament.
I totally agree. For a while now, for the past couple of months, we've just had sort of the same names, rocking the top of the leaderboards. And this tournament has really brought out the skill in lots of different fighters. So we're seeing some top tier players sort of be born, rise from the ashes of the fight. So let's head over to Adrian while we wait.
I was just about to say, he just used that two-handed hammer to great effect against Jack 2 there. The two-handed hammer is just one of those weapons that is extremely good at doing both. Again, it's got that extremely and faster than you would ever think it could be, extremely quick axles, and then some amazing drags. So one of the best two-handed hammer players I've ever seen is Quasi, who comes out with some insane, ridiculous 360 swings to make it look like an axle and then come out as a drag.
360s, absolutely. Nearly impossible to read. So I guess Adrian just won his match. So we're on to Cinemork now.
Here.
Cinemork, one of the most unique players in the game. His style has spread far and wide now, but when
he is the main one, that has that outfit, and nobody else did it before him. He looks like a circus clown, but he
really
fights.
Does. It's perfect.
He fights with the strength of 10 circus clowns.
10 circus clowns, indeed. He can spin. He can make his weapon do things I didn't think was possible with a weapon.
Yeah,
truly. So I call these Cinemork jacks. I know, gorgeous. Look how he's looking at the ground to make his horizontals appear as overheads. Just a simple feint took out his opponent. God damn, Cinemork.
That turn around, look back, and then came back with a dolphin dive stab. I mean, you really can't make this up. I mean, he's just one of the most unique players in the game.
Truly, I don't know how he doesn't get dizzy while doing all of these swings and mix-ups.
I think he plays in a gyrosphere. I'm pretty sure he's just rotating constantly.
Yeah, his chair is coming with him the whole time. Absolutely. He's plugged into the Matrix, man.
100%, man.
All right, here we go. So oh wow, look at that. That is his back through. Every move of his is just an incredible dance. A dance of blades here. Right, Love Cannon
not rolling over though, giving him a hit.
Indeed. Doing his best to keep up with Cinemork's wacky style. The thing with Cinemork,
it's hard to read.
Yeah, he does these drags a bit too often. So if Love Cannon just focused on the strength of his sword, steal that initiative, gamble a few more times, Cinemork here would be down. I mean, with his shield, he needs to be jabbing.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, speak of the jab,
that medium
Cinemork
shield
punished
is
it.
15.
15 damage on a jab. Oh,
a great toe drag.
Excellent work. I don't even know. Was that a horizontal or an overhead? I could not tell.
You can't tell with Cinemork. He makes his overheads look like underhands. They don't even have underhands in this game, guys. So.
No, but
that'll tell you.
But yeah, don't tell that to Cinemork. He said, you're not putting 240 in this game. Well, I'm bringing it with me. What was that? What was that? Look at him.
A quick disarm, and he wins.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like a non-ref coming out to call him out.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. I think that deserves a DQ right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, here we go. He swaps to longsword, so this is going to be a little bit more of an even fight here.
I'd say so. Let's find out. Here we go. So the Messer, of course, is going to have the stamina advantage here against the longsword. Oh, but he's not even going to need it if he can just keep dragging like that. Wow, Love Cannon pulling out those drags as well. With the longsword, it's a shame that didn't connect, but that would have been a really impressive drag.
It was quite impressive.
And there's that stamina drain. Yeah, you got to be careful. You got to be careful when fighting a stronger weapon like that.
You do have to remember that the way that stamina damage in this game works is that it goes off of the base damage of the weapon. So the highest base damage weapons, like the greatsword, the messer, the battle axe, those kind of weapons do a really, really great job of draining somebody's stamina quickly on heavy attacks.
All right, here we go. I guess they hadn't really begun their fight yet. This is going pretty long here.
Yeah.
See how this goes. Oh, an excellent heavy stab. Oh, and
he's
Cinnamork
putting the
almost
pressure on.
dead. A jab is all Love Cannon needs to do. If he can just catch, Cinnamork here off. Doesn't
Some
look
great
like
bit of
it.
footwork from Cinnamork, though.
Well, that messer range is deceptively long.
Absolutely.
Oh, and another drag. Excellent work. Excellent work by Cinnamork. All right, is that his victory? Let's see.
Cody's telling me we're moving on to the next part of round 1.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's see what next matches we're going to be having here, Monty.
All right, so let's take a look. We've got. All right. So round 1 is over, huh? Yeah, look at that.
I
Excellent.
believe so.
All right, so let's pull up the bracket here. We're gonna be having. Well, you're gonna be fighting BeardBandit, so we'll be watching you and Cloud.
Okay, so I should head over there now then, surely?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm gonna come to you.
All right, well, I will be right back, chat. Let's go ahead and hit this.
Good luck to BeardBandit, everybody. Let's see how he does, huh? If we can find him once he spawns in. All right, here we go. All right, almost there. We're gonna get there. There we go. All right, here we go. BeardBandit versus Cloud II. Let's see how it goes. Boop, boop. Yes, Bones, BeardBandit is the other commentator. He was asked to commentate last minute, and so we decided to allow him to, of course, continue to participate. But yeah, he's also commentating with me, and you know, we're gonna stay impartial here in the commentator's couch. But he has already had some excellent fights. I guess they're just waiting for these fights to finish up before BeardBandit gets in. So we're gonna watch Swag Mountains drop toe hold. Wow, excellent drag. I just caught the tail end of by drop toe hold there. Excellent work. That's what we were talking about before with that two-handed hammer. Not only does it have those whip fast accelerations that can come out almost instantly, but you can really drag it long, drag it far to make it very difficult to fight. All right, let's see here. Oh,
I believe that we are still in round 1, so I'm going to go ahead and hop back in here. And,
oh, excellent. Then we'll be on Steezy and Rayon.
All right.
They are fighting here in the back. Oh, excellent drag by Rayon.
Oh, wow. You can almost see that around the back there, greatsword drag almost landed, but he overdragged it a little bit too much.
You know, he is taking a ton of risks with these. And Steezy, I'm surprised he's not doing more jabs or more gambles here with that one-handed weapon. Something I've noticed from his fighting style pretty often. Oh, but Rayon just whipping these drags around.
Yeah, you see the way he's kind of creating space for himself by constantly attacking at range and just making sure that if Steezy wants to come in, he's either going to have to counter or have to take a hit on the way in. He's got like a shield of swings, if you will.
It's absolutely a shield of swings, almost like a helicopter's blade, keeping everything away from it.
You want to learn some tech here, Monty? I just found out that if you put your cursor over the person you want to see and then right-click, it goes to them and locks on.
Wow, BeardBandit coming in with the clutch tech. Holy shit.
Let's go!
Let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go. Goddamn. All right, I'll watch Rayon. You can take Steezy.
Sure, no
Let's
problem.
do it, my friend. Let's fucking do it.
Much better. Let's do this.
Much better. That makes a lot of sense. That's great. That's just perfect. Well, it's the first tournament of the Trial by Blood, and we're gonna be having some technical difficulties. All right, so Steezy's still coming in, doing his best to deal with this this whirlwind shield blade, and I really like that term. That's good. A shield of strikes here. But yeah, that's all he needs to do. If he can just catch Rayon off on one of these long swings. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
as you say it.
Absolutely. That one hand can be darn difficult to deal with, especially with such a slow weapon like the greatsword.
Absolutely. When you're playing against one-handers with the greatsword, it is imperative that you are constantly putting yourself at range. And he was doing a good job of that with the shield of strikes there, but I think he might need to focus a little bit more on that. If he really focuses on exploiting his range advantage here, he could put himself in a much better position.
Completely agree. Completely agree. He let Steezy get just a little bit too close there the last round, so we'll see. We'll see how he does now. But Steezy, yep, Steezy's getting wise to Rayon's style.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Wow! Just a flurry, an absolutely great combo from Steezy. A nice little 3-piece meal there.
I just that is a perfect artificial combo. I feel like I'm watching Mortal Kombat, and he just Hadoukened Rayon right out of the field there. Can be
Monty,
tough
do you
to
want
do.
to explain what a artificial combo is to the listeners here?
Oh, absolutely. If anyone hasn't checked out my 10 Secret Techniques video, I describe an artificial combo as a string of individual actions that you can put together to make a combination. So games like Mortal Kombat, other traditional fighting games do up, up, down, down, shoot a fireball. That is not an artificial combo. That is a button, impress, whatever. But in games like Smash Brothers and Chivalry, Mordhau, CMW, you have attack. You have overhead attack, horizontal attack, you have kick, you have jab. These are all individual actions. Stringing them together, such as a jab to kick, now that is an artificial combo. And so what we saw from Steezy there was an accelerated horizontal to a kick, or no, I think it was a combo, then to a kick, and then to that third attack, which was just too tough for Rayon to deal with. And I guess Steezy must have won his match. So good fight.
I believe that match is over, and it was an excellent job of explaining what that does. And then he explained it as well, using his own attacks to very well done show how those combos come into play.
Indeed, indeed. All right, so are we just getting ready for the next round? Does that mean you're participating, BeardBandit?
I believe so. I'm gonna wait on the ref's call before I move over, just so we don't have any empty space, filled in the casting here. But
sounds
I
good.
believe we're moving on to round 2 shortly here, and I will be fighting Cloud.
Cloud indeed, my man. All right, so I'm gonna use that tech you taught me. Let me find you. Look at all of these strong fighters here, and in the spectators box as well. Truly excellent. I see we have Paradoxygen holding the turkey of takedowns.
Yeah, the honorary turkey of the tournament.
Honorary
Whoever
turkey
wins
of the
gets to eat
tournament,
it.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely.
The whole thing to themselves too.
Indeed, indeed. Next up, Pinger. I'm gonna get this up here. Okay, after wave 2, we're gonna have a short break apparently, so I guess this is we're just gonna take a second here. So far, we've had some excellent fights all around from everybody. I've been really impressed. Let's actually go to the bracket, and so we can see who's won overall. And
let's go ahead and try to bracket ourselves.
Yeah, let's see what's going on here. So I'm just gonna reload this page just in case. All right, so. Here we go. Quasi beat Doom out. Good effort, Doom. Quasi's one of the very best. Can't feel bad about that. Of course, BeardBandit and Truth. Adrian, yep. So no big upsets yet. Oh, it looks like some of these might not have been updated.
I'm unsure. It looks like all
they
the
say they were
round 2
disqualified.
Has spots. I don't know if the scores are correct, but it seems like people have moved up or moved on to the next round.
They might have for speed to disqualify them, but the ones who have moved on have won. So we're going to see Ziggy Lotta versus Wildcard Mask. That's going to be an interesting fight. That's one we should absolutely watch.
If we get the opportunity to, that is definitely going to be a good fight. Wildcard Mask has a very, very interesting play style. He does a lot of things that most people don't really even know what they are. Like he has I'll call it a sprint tech that he likes to do that allows him to do a sprint attack very quickly at the start of a round, and it can be very, very disorienting to people who don't know what he's doing.
They call it the Artorias Leap, I believe, after a Dark Souls villain. So Wildcard, he is just truly an expert at exploiting this game. No one is as good as Wildcard at finding the glitches. Truly, he is.
Though.
Yeah, we have a lot of unique fighters here tonight. People like Cinemork, Rayon, and Wildcard, who can really just find their own play style, separate from what's meta, separate from what's even that efficient, but something that works perfectly for them. And Wildcard truly represents that. So I guess we have
one of the best things about this game is that opportunity, the ability to be able to express yourself through whatever playstyle you'd like in this game. And there's so many options, so many weapons. They all do different things. They're all good in certain scenarios. So being able to do that is just one of the best things about this game, is being able to make a unique playstyle. Because you can point somebody out in the crowd that you fought multiple times and been like, you know what? I know that guy. I know how he fights. I know what he does. And it's a really, really good way to keep things fresh, is fighting all these opponents with such wildly different playstyles.
It looks like we do have some fights going on here. We've got Shin and Ryan Tuek here on Mason's side. So I guess that is still... it's not... The bracket's no longer accurate. People must have not hopped in, and we must have some replacement fighters hopping in now. That's fine.
Yeah.
I think that must be what the delay is about. So if we want to hop on over to Shin's perspective here with me, I'm not sure what the score is quite yet.
I am watching him currently. Shin is another player that I've known since release, one of the best players in the game. He hasn't played in a little while, but I've been seeing him coming back more and more now since the arena update. And man, you cannot underestimate Shin. He has some of the best tech in the game. There's some really, really good mechanics. He knows how to do a lot of really, really cool moves, and he's got great defense. So he can be really, really oppressive when he fights.
Truly indeed. He used to do this specific exploit I like to call the Shin Bop. You remember this? Yes, where you were able to hit the ground and then throw out a repost as if you had just blocked an attack.
Oh, the 360 and the laugh right after too. I mean,
360 overhead acceleration. What the hell? Oh, and of course the emote.
Yeah, right into the laugh emote. You cannot get any more chivalry than that.
Excellent move by Shin TTV. Go check out his Twitch, everybody.
Excellent.
He's displaying
fighter.
it. Yeah.
He's a great guy too. Just a really, really cool dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of good duels over the time. I'm spectating Shin, by the way, if you want to take on his opponent.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take Ryan then. He's using Messer and Dane, which is a very, very popular combo.
That's what I've seen Quasi been practicing with for the past few days, so I expect we'll see a lot more like that.
People have been starting to figure out that the Bane Axe is a lot better than most people take credit for. It is an extremely devastating weapon.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think we should be, just as a community in general, applying tiers to weapons, because it just takes one good fighter to find out how to use it well. Houdini? Have you fought Houdini before?
He uses the glaive. Yeah, he's quite a good fighter.
Excellent example of the glaive, a weapon that a lot of people sleep on. They don't think it's that strong, and Houdini can fight the best fighters and win with his unique playstyle.
Yeah, and I think a lot of this game is playstyle matchup. I mean, the ability to look at what your opponent is doing, download that information, and kind of apply and exploit the weaknesses of their playstyle is very, very important. I think that's what separates one of the best players from good players from best players, I should say.
I completely agree. You have to be able to change your own style to match your opponents, and on the fly. And perhaps multiple times in each fight. Oh my god.
And Shin looking very dominant here. Ryan was able to get a couple strikes in, but he's just getting so many stabs off of the full axe and really, really making its range, using the range well.
Just getting around that parry window of his opponent, truly. I mean, he makes it look easy.
He certainly does.
Ryan Tuek is no pushover. I fought him several times myself, and Shin here really just pulling it out. Absolutely. All right, here we go. Good luck to Shin. Good luck to Ryan.
Let's see if Ryan can pull something deep down and take a round here.
Start adapting that play style to whatever Shin is taking here. Wow, an excellent drag right off the bat. Oh, and that was an attack canceled to feint. I have not seen too many of those. That is incredible. Wow. Just unable. Ryan Tuek, unfortunately, unable to keep up with Shin's feints here.
Yeah, it's a flurry of attacks, and sometimes the thing is, the poleaxe is a very rarely used weapon. You don't see it very often, right? I'm not a big fan of it. It's not a bad weapon, but you don't get to see it very often, so most people don't really know how to play around it. And I think Shin is kind of utilizing that by exploiting the kind of unknown animations and making it kind of difficult to read.
That is absolutely true. If you aren't used to fighting a specific weapon, you haven't memorized its animations, its speed, its range, and its damage, then you're going to be disadvantaged against that. And I don't see that weapon too often, so good on Shin for taking something unique, and he won his round with it, apparently. So I'm heading over to Weaponized Funk and Daedalus for the tail end of their match.
All right, I see those guys here.
I'll take over Daedalus. I will spectate this, Weaponized Funk, rather.
Okay.
All right, so
I'll take Daedalus.
We got a mirror matchup again. 2 longsword knights. This could be interesting. Oh, please.
Go ahead.
Well, when the game first came out, God King and I would just do longsword battles, sometimes upwards of 4 or 5 minutes, countering each other, keeping our stamina up. So we'll see. We'll see if that happens here. But looks like Daedalus is on the lead against Weaponized. But Weaponized, yeah, there we go. A drag.
Man, you know, I was just about to say is Daedalus. I know him very well. He's an excellent fighter. But he is well known for his drags. I mean, I think this is his first game in the genre, and I was extremely impressed by when I saw him running Messer, running Maul, and he was dragging like I haven't even seen a lot of players at very high levels doing. It was extremely impressive. So the fact that he's able to work in drags on a longsword is quite impressive.
It's something I struggle with myself at about 800 hours in game. I actually did not know this was his first game in the genre. That is really impressive.
Right, yeah. I mean, you have to be impressed by the quick gaining of skill by a lot of these fighters. A lot of fighters in this tournament. I mean, not everybody is a Chivalry or melee slasher veteran.
No, absolutely not. I mean, of course, we have players like Quasi who have several thousand hours in the game. But we do, as you say, have some first-time genre players. I think Cody No is an example of one as well. So
we love to see that. That means the community's growing, right?
Absolutely.
Oh,
with the
excellent
finish.
pommel hit. Oh man, what a special! Excellent. What a show as well.
Yeah, what a great finish by Daedalus right there. God damn, good work, my man. He's actually one of the best footwork users I have seen that I fight against. Wow, he used to play in third person. He switched to first, so I see. I see. He's challenging himself for it, seeing how well he can do. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see who is next. Let's pull up the bracket here and let's see if it's been updated.
He would make a wonderful field commander.